Hi everyone, just a quick little update here on what's happening. Last couple of days I decided to take a break from my propane stuff and I'm gonna do a little wiring. I built myself a little gauge pod. I looked online and I just couldn't find anything that was even half of what I wanted, so I built this and it didn't turn out too bad. Uh, I just used an old frying pan actually for a mold and laid some fiberglass cloth and a mixture of stuff in it. Finished it off, drilled a few holes and polished it and shined it and sanded the shit out of it. Actually, it turned out not too bad. I don't mind it. It's a little bit big, but I've got some stuff there that I feel those have to be monitored, so a couple of things I really don't care about, but the temperature and oil pressure, a voltmeter and whatever there. Probably my boost gauge will go in one of those holes, I don't know. It's a vacuum and a boost gauge, we'll see which one, I don't know which one. Red light will be boost signal, I guess, probably. Orange one's probably just to show ignition on. The little green guy, I don't know what I'm going to use him for yet. He's just there. I figured I'd put him in and then there's no screwing around later when I need something else. And of course the three gauges, or the three switches there. One will be for headlights and the one will be for my fan, for the rad fan, for cooling. And the same with that. The other one, I'm not sure what I'm going to use it for yet, but I'm sure something will pop up. But yeah, it didn't turn out too bad. A lot of sanding and a little bit of filling and that. I'm not much of a body man, I guess. Most guys probably could do it in 1 or 2 applications. Shit, I think I must have done 5 or 6 before I got most of the dents and lumps and whatever out of it, but it turned out quite well. If anybody does any stuff like this, you know, you need some releasing agent. I, of course, had nothing. So I sprayed the inside of that pan with a release agent for MIG welding tips, release spray. And boy, I'll tell you, it really works good for a releasing agent. It just pretty much fell out of that pan, but you really got to clean it after if you want to put another layer of glaze or something on it, because it won't stick. It'll pop loose. I found that out the hard way. But it sure worked good. There was nothing that tried to stick. It didn't peel anything when it came out. So just a little hint there if anybody needs something to do that with. That sure worked good. Just make damn sure you clean it well after so that you can glaze it and do a good job on it. But yeah, there you go. Better than just having them mounted everywhere. That kind of gets ugly after a while. I had the oil pressure gauge down on the side and whatever. I just want them all in one place so I can look and be done with it. They're not something you're watching when you're when you're riding it anyway. It's just for warm up and whatever to make sure everything's working. Okay, there you go. Like I say, it's not much, but I've left enough room. I built a couple of standouts. I'll show you kinda. They're just held in there right now with some shit bolts and stuff. Okay, but there's plenty of room to get all my wiring and whatnot done there. Those propane lines, they're just kind of hanging there right now, but yeah, there's room. There's enough room between it and the oil cooler. I think air will flow through there good enough. There's no cup on the bottom, so it'll flow through there easy. There you go, 1 gauge pod.